Hey everyone, this is Vox. Figured I'd try a playthrough on Fallout New Vegas, playing hardcore mode. So I'm starting a new game now. If anyone hasn't played this, it's a pretty awesome game. Obviously the Fallout series is incredible. Pretty much anything Bethesda makes. I am playing this on Steam. I know in my other stuff I've been talking about playing on the NVIDIA Shield tablet. This one is on Steam, playing with an Xbox controller. Starts you off the same way every time. I mean, in the storyline, you've been shot, and you have to regain consciousness and figure out who you are. I do have the settings on my computer to, I believe, ultra high. I mean, the game's been out for multiple years. I don't exactly have the best gaming computer, but when it comes to this game, I can have the settings pretty high. So right now, Abby took Peach down to the store, so I figured I'd take a little time since Peach has been a little upset today. Figured I'd take a little time to game while I can. It would be great if somehow this game could get ported over to Android. Well, I'm not too overly concerned with the looks, being that once I get the helmets and stuff on, you won't even be able to tell what I look like. We'll go with that, because why not? So what facial hair will give me a better chance to survive? If anybody's not familiar with hardcore mode is permadeath, so a little bit more difficult. I'm not playing completely blind in this. I have played New Vegas before. I did beat part 3 multiple times, but in New Vegas, I think I've only really gotten maybe halfway through the storyline. I played some of the expansions. All right, we're just going to go with that because it's ridiculous. Well, I didn't like New Vegas as much as Part 3. A lot of people thought New Vegas was much, much better. I felt like the New Vegas map was considerably smaller. Less buildings and things to enter. I thought about today actually doing a playthrough of Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but it's not controller compatible on PC, evidently, and or not very well. And my mouse is not working very well for my PC right now. So, all right. I don't know what type of character I'm going to make this time. Maybe we'll go heavy guns. Definitely want to be as strong as possible, especially in hardcore mode. Not as worried about charisma. I usually don't take companions with me anyways. You know what? Go back to charisma and I'll go down another one. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go back. Use another point in perception, I believe. I do want to do energy weapons later, and you can see that it says it affects your energy weapons. Plus, lockpicking comes into play quite a bit. Alright. And all of this stuff is just helping you design your character. They give you a chance after you go through all this stuff to change anything you want before you actually go out and play. Like all these questions he's going to ask me now, I'm just going to, say whatever on each one, just so that later on I can change all the points to what I want. A lot of these things just help you design your personality, which means extra little points that go into each of your stuff. But I never agree with most of it. It's easier to just reset once I get here and then put the points into whatever I want. The stuff that's got extra points in it now is already there because of the stuff that I selected before on the other grip machine. So definitely like stuff and guns. You don't get a lot of energy weapons from the start. But since I'm going hardcore mode, I would like some better survival. Probably energy weapons once I get to it, and guns. What the hell? No, I'll take energy weapons off for now. I can put points into that later. We'll do lockpicking. Plenty of chests to loot, of course. You can choose a couple extra traits that from the old Fallout games. They give you a positive in something, usually negative in something else. I usually don't care too much for that stuff. I don't really want the negative effects, so you don't have to select those. He's got considerable amount of things to loot here in the house too, so you can start off with things. I mean, it's meant to happen, but you can find rounds for guns already. Take that knife. I don't know that I'll be doing a lot of melee, but these are good for food or using for other things. There's some food items in here. More points you put into things like survival and stuff. You can see a lot of the things affect your RADs, which is your radiation, make you more and more sick as you eat it. So I'll take it all. More points I put into survival, the less that will damage me as I drink and eat it. I don't need the cleanser right now. Cleanser's used for making things later, like bombs, I believe. He doesn't really have any armor or anything in here. Take a bunch of his cigarettes because those sell for a decent amount. He's got food on here. I forgot about that. All right. There. It's got some more over here. Things like these, the crutches and stuff. If you've never played the game before, a lot of the stuff that I'm explaining, if you've played before, obviously you know. But crutches, medical braces, things like that, you can design weapons and stuff later. So while these might not be handy now, it may take up too much inventory space. It's good to note that they're here. That way, later on, when you get a schematic to design something, if it says you need a crutch or a medical brace, you can be like, oh yeah, that's right, they're at the doctor's house. And you can run over and grab them again. Oh, there's a laser pistol right from the start. I probably could have put points into that. Been a while since I've played. I think the last time I played, I actually played on the PlayStation 3. I'm going to take a sensor module for now because it sells for a decent amount. And obviously when I first get to town, I want to have a little money. Doctor's bag helps you when you've got damaged limbs. If I had enough points in repair, I could repair that submachine gun and take it now, but do not. All right, I think I've looted this guy for what he's worth. Because, you know, that's what you do with somebody who helps you out. I don't always play a Paragon in every game. A lot of times I like being a jerk. They give me an option to say something sarcastic to somebody, I'll usually take it, even if it doesn't give me anything good. Just be an ass. Like that. And then in the first town, they're going to give you a quick little quest. All right, here's the thing for our hardcore mode. Allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. And this Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Instead of doing an immediate zap and removing it all, Radaway removes radiation over time, blah, blah, blah. Ammunition has weight. That's a big pain in the ass because I carry a lot of ammunition. So just in case I find guns or stuff. And all the ammunition normally doesn't weigh anything. And dehydration. Now dehydration should never be a problem for me because I have the special edition of the game. And with the special edition you get a water bottle that your character automatically drinks from, and it's an unlimited water bottle. I've never seen what the special reward is for going all the way through. But, yep, I'm going to activate it. I've never done it before. So, I'm going to be fairly cautious. This may end up being a longer sequence of videos. Hopefully in the future we can get Peach to calm down and Abby can join me while I play this. Well, the expansions that come along with the special edition, that's what this stuff's for. You have to be a higher level to get to most of them, but they raise your level cap too. So I can't go to any of those for a considerable amount of time. But you can see the open world is just absolutely gorgeous. I get the free Gunner's Arsenal. There's like a small pack that I find, and then now when I go to Merchants, they have the Gun Runner's Arsenal where you can find some pretty cool guns. So I don't have any guns or anything equipped. A lot of that just explained what the stats do for certain weapons for melee or guns or such. Yeah, stuff like this is pretty awesome. Having a nice shotgun right from the start. Because normally you don't really have a whole lot when you start in this game. So if you have the opportunity, definitely pick up the special edition. Another expansion loaded. So you can be a total ass, walk around the town and start executing people, but obviously that's not going to get you anywhere. You can come back and do it later. For now, it's a good thing to learn, walk around, talk to people. They got a couple of little missions. And then actually, there's some criminals out here. We'll see this in the next video, but there's some criminals out here that are going to start after a specific quest initiates that I can side with and then kill the people in the town. And then from there on, I'll actually be a part of that criminal gang organization. I'm going to put away my gun because most people are not too keen on you holding a gun out in front of them.
The one in the fancy suit. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him. Was a prospector until I decided. Nah. Way I see it, salvage.
All right, he talks too much. You go in here, there's a chick that'll give you a quest. She'll train you on how to shoot guns first. So she's got a cool wolf with her. She gives you a little pellet gun. You can sit up on the ridge here, shoot the cans off there. Taking her time. There we go. All the bottles just popped up out of nowhere, of course. I don't have the sound on because I've got the microphone plugged in and I don't have external speakers set up. Plus I don't want the sound really coming over my voice. So as it is, it already sounds like I work for NPR. So she started the quest. I didn't even realize it. So yeah, this is the gun she gave me. They kind of teach you when you're crouched, you got better aim. When you zoom in, obviously you got better aim. Yeah, I already know the tutorial. She just takes you out to kill some iguanas that are out and out by some of these water pumps and stuff. So I don't like this gun. Go back to my caravan shotgun. I like having a nice spread. Guess I should put my gun away again. All right. Yeah, Prim's the first town outside of this town you're really going to visit. There's going to be a couple of small areas on the way up there. There's one quest on the way up that you help a guy who has a friend that's in need, girlfriend, whatever, that's being attacked. A couple of small things, and then you can get up to the main first town, which is Prim. First, we gotta take on the prisoners who come over here. I totally did not pay attention to what she was saying. Evidently her dog's in the way. All right, yeah, she's arguing with one of the prisoners because they've got somebody here in the town who's trying to get away from the prisoners, and they want him back. She's not into murder her. That's what I'm about to frickin' do. See, helping this guy out that tried to get away from them obviously gives you a good reputation here. All right. So I'm going to go talk to Ringo. Here's a third person view. I can zoom out from that. Right now I've just got the vault suit on, even though I didn't really come from a vault. Won't really need my gun out. He's not going to attack me. Get some beer from here. I forgot that weighs you down. I gotta kind of hold on to those. Maybe use them up. Money in this game is caps, meaning caps from bottles and things like that. So when you drink a beer or soda or anything, you actually get a cap from it. So you make $1 for drinking each one. So first they have you run around town, talk to people, see what you can, see if you can get a group of people together. I didn't put any points into charisma, so nobody's going to follow me. Nobody's going to help me out. First they're going to have me talk to, I believe, the gun store guy. No, I got to talk to the chicken here. All right, well, we'll deal with that next time. So I think it's baby time. Thanks, guys. And remember, please like and subscribe because we're going to be doing a lot more videos.